We're greatly relieved that after being held hostage for 5 years, Joshua Boyle, his wife Caitlin Coleman, and their young children have been released and are finally safe. Canada has been actively engaged with the governments of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and the United States, and we thank them for their efforts, which have resulted in the release of Joshua, Caitlin, and their children. Joshua, Caitlin, and their children, and the Boyle and Coleman families have endured an absolutely horrible ordeal over the past 5 years. We stand ready to support them as they begin their healing. I am not at liberty to describe the circumstances of the release of the family because of their security. And their security is our absolute priority. And I think we all have to really remember what a traumatic experience this family has gone through, really unspeakable. We as a government are focused on ensuring that they are safe. In terms of Canada's role, Canada has been extremely actively engaged in this case for the past 5 years. It's a case that government officials, ministers, that the Prime Minister have been extremely focused on. I met in the past with the Boyle family, and their anguish was so palpable, as is completely understandable. In terms of the very recent events, Canada has been very engaged in what has happened. As I said in my statement, we have been working very closely in collaboration with the United States, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. And in particular, I met yesterday with the Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, and spoke with him again at some length this morning. And as is known, we had a bilateral meeting between the President and the Prime Minister. So we've been very engaged. Joshua Boyle is not the subject of any investigation. Our focus very much is on the safety and the security of that family. No ransom was paid. Canada has been very clear that we do not believe in paying ransoms. We think that paying ransoms makes all Canadians unsafe.